Hey guys, I got two quickies for you. I got a quick fashion tip that I want to get off my system, and a channel update, which I've never done, even though it's been like almost a year. I'm going to do that. But first, let's go with the tip. A lot of you are going to say that, duh, don't be stupid. Everybody knows that already. But I'll tell you what, not everybody thinks about it the same. I want to talk about cardigans, vests, and sweatshirts for a little bit. I have a sore throat. Apologies. This is a cardigan I have. I got this one at TJ Maxx, I believe, several years ago. I've worn it a lot. I really like it. I live in Minnesota, so it's cold here often. So wearing things like this makes a lot of sense. I know some of you in warmer climates will go, what is that for? I'll tell you what it's for, okay? Well, first, it looks good. You know, you got two different colors. I mean, I'm wearing this as a kind of a dark blue. Probably looks black on camera, but, you know, you can do a lot of cool things with colors and matching and ties and bow ties, and that's neat in and of itself. But on top of keeping you warm and looking good, it lets you cover up damaged parts of your clothing, which is something I want to focus on. Let's say you have a tie that's like one of your favorite ties, you know, like a Tommy Hilfiger one with little whales. Let's say you got one of those, and then you get pasta sauce on it. Right toward the bottom, you get a squirt of pasta sauce on it. What do you throw that tie in the trash? You might have, you know, but if you wear a vest, you can cover up the bottom of that tie. And then even though it's dirty down there, no one's the wiser. You understand? And also for a lot of the fancy knots that we tie, which doesn't give you enough slack to get your tie going normally without a vest, you put a vest on, like the Balthus is a great example. It's too the knot eats up so much fabric, you hardly have enough tie to even look good unless you're like a tiny person. But with a vest, it doesn't really matter. You just cover it up. But in this specific example, I'm getting in there. Look at this shirt. Hope you can see this stain I have on this shirt. Look, it's like a chocolate chip got in the dryer and got a big stain on my shirt. Now, I could throw this shirt away, but look, you never even knew it was a stain there. You never knew that because I was covering up the vest. So basically, you would have a drawer or a space in your closet where you put your defective clothes, which are things you like that you don't have the heart to throw away. Your favorite tie, you know, your favorite shirt, something like this. You can still wear those things thanks to the longevity given to you by vests and cardigans. So obviously wearing a vest or a cardigan is no surprise, but I never really, until this shirt came along, that's why I decided to make this video, because I saw this shirt, I'm like, no, I ruined my shirt. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll just put a vest over it. Boom, brand new shirt. So the money you spend on cardigans will buy themselves back through all the shirts you don't have to replace anymore until they really get damaged. You know, like in the collar starts falling apart, or the buttons all pop off, something like that. Where to get cardigans and vests? I wish I had a better... vests I would get from Combat Gentlemen, straight up. I've bought stuff from them before. They have great products. I have one vest from them. That's a good place for vests. You can find them at stores, of course, but they're kind of pricey. Cardigans I usually pick up at like TJ Maxx, Nordstrom's, Marshalls, places like that. I get them pretty cheap at places like that. If you find one like at JCPenney or like a higher end retail store, probably pretty expensive. But like I said, they'll pay themselves off in the longevity they give your wardrobe. So don't pass them off as just kind of a fancy attire that you only need for cold weather. You might need it for a stain. And that's a free tip for you. Now let me get into a channel update, which I don't think I've ever done on the channel, even though I've actually implemented the change already a long time ago. But you may have noticed, if you follow along, I've split my channel into 3 channels. There's now a gaming channel and a podcast channel, in addition to this channel. Now those channels at this point have almost no subscribers compared to this one. That's too bad. And I think that's because I haven't really announced it here that people might want to go and subscribe to those. But it turned out, you may have noticed my video game content is gone. My podcast is done. Those things aren't done. They just moved to the respective channels. And I didn't want people's timelines to get muddled. You know, some people found me through Nintendo videos, and then they are confused why I'm doing a podcast and doing all these tie videos. Most people got me from tie videos, and then they don't necessarily want to watch me play Nintendo or do the stupid podcast. And so I decided to split my channels up. So if you don't know that, here it is. If you like my podcast and you want to know where it went, or you like my Nintendo videos and you can't find them, they're there. Just go subscribe to those 2 channels. And if you don't want to, that's fine. You'll get the content you want and nothing else. And I think that's great too for everybody. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you are interested in my other channels, please go check it out. Give me your thoughts. And if you know where to buy good vests and good cardigans, leave it in the comments for me because I want to go investigate. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas.